really coming down out there. I have to get work done. Enjoy these clips of me and Corey trying to fly a drone.
Have you flown it before?
Nope.
No.
Who's Mrs. Longswacker? That's a Wi-Fi. Yay!
Hey! We got flight. It's going.
You know, I expected it to go more that way.
Which way?
That way.
Oh. Yep, that's going up. I feel like this isn't the right wind.
No, it's probably not.
It's coming for you.
No, fuck off. Go away. You can tap the land, tap the land.
I'm trying to bring it back.
Land.
It'll just go there.
No. And land it.
Yeah!
That was fun. We should do it again sometime.
Yeah.
People just never leave you alone when you need to get work done. We're stuck reading The Crucible, and every few days we have like questions to answer about certain pages. This book is terrible. It should not be in schools. It just sucks. Oh, so now it's all pretty and nice out. Okay, I see how it's going to be. If you haven't already, please go hit like, and if you're new here, subscribe to the channel. It would mean a lot if you even turned on post notifications. Ring that bell if you can. Story time. So, as most of you might know, I am a bowler. I bowl for my school, and our home lanes is called Dick Hoover Lanes. A couple days ago, I was outside playing wiffle ball when my buddy Brian told me, Dick Hoover Lanes is closing. Dick Hoover Lanes, as I said, is our home bowling alley. That's where, it's in our city. That's where I worked. That was my second job ever, and the only reason I worked there, well, I shouldn't say the only reason I worked there, but the main reason I worked there was extra practice, and I already knew everybody there. Dick Hoover Lanes is a 52-year-old bowling alley that I guess is now you could say it's over. In Brunswick, Ohio, it's where I worked, where I bowled, where a lot of people bowled over the years. A lot of people had fun stories, like they met their husband there and stuff like that. Leagues were always fun there. Everybody knew each other. It was always just a great time. The name of the bowling alley, Dick Hoover, it was named after the professional bowler Dick Hoover. He is known as the founder of the Professional Bowlers Association. That's a pretty damn big title in the bowling world. I never got the chance to watch him like actually bowl or anything like that, but I did look up online some of his old matches, and he isn't bad himself. He would bowl back when like the plastic ball was still the primary thing. They didn't really hook it much, and if they did, there was like a slight hook. They're not cranking the ball like Jason Belmonte does nowadays. His son Alan Hoover, my family's known since I was a little kid, if not, well, they definitely known him longer than since I was a little kid. But Alan Hoover was always a family friend. My dad known him since he started bowling there. He's the owner. He was my boss. He was just a really fun guy, and I hate to see this happen to his business, because I know he loves the sport of bowling. It just overall sucks. Like, Alan's such a good guy, and he does not deserve this at all. But because Governor DeWine of Ohio says he's not essential enough, he's forced to shut down his business that he inherited from his own father. When I was a little kid, I used to go there for a little bit and watch my dad bowl his Friday night leagues. His friend Jay bowled there, Junior, Taco, Kevin. Madeline knows Kevin. She's coming up later in this video. But overall, I've always just went there. I didn't go very much when I was a little kid, but just watching my father bowl opened up the gateway for me to learn how to bowl, for me to learn how to throw a hook. He's the one who helped me learn how to throw a hook in the first place. He bought me my first bowling ball. When I started bowling competitively, I used his equipment. I still wear his shoes to this day from when he used to bowl. They're older than me, and I still wear those. I still have the purple ball that he used to throw, that I threw at the beginning of the season. And I mentioned Madeline. She's easily my best friend in the entire world. I met her in Spanish class, and yet we are able to bond over bowling. Her families are big bowlers. My dad's a big bowler. Me and her have a series where we bowl against each other and we keep tally. We've since lost track because I started whooping her butt too much. But yeah, just hanging out with your friends and bowling and having a fun time. You don't even have to be good at it. Anybody can go there, anybody can bowl. My 2-year-old sister at the time bowled a 99 with the ramp. Anybody can bowl. And like I said, I bowled competitively. You look up here. That's my first jersey from when I bowled. And this was my first award that I actually won at Dick Hoover Lanes. It was our first tournament. I still need to hang this up, by the way. It was our first tournament, and it was like 3, 4, 5 different schools. I made the all-tournament team. I also got to bowl against one of my best friends, Jenna. If I remember to throw in a picture here, I will. It was later in my first bowling season that they started asking for a guy to work the front desk at Dick Hoover Lanes. I didn't know you had to be 18 for that job, so I waltzed in all cocky and stuff, filled out the application, turned it in. Later on, it was a practice, I think. Alan told me, you got to be 18 to work the desk, but how would you like to be a reporter? I was like, yeah, absolutely. I got to grow my friendship and bonds with amazing people there. There were very little people that worked there, but everybody who did was absolutely amazing. Tracy and Jen worked the snack bar. They were always fun to talk to. Betty was in the bar. Randy and Chuck were 2 of the most fun people I could ever hang out with. They worked the front desk when I wasn't able to. But yeah, I left my job working at a restaurant to specifically work at Dick Hoover Lanes, to work in a familiar environment, and to work somewhere where I could get practice and be around the game of bowling to overall better myself. And let me tell you, when I found out this place was closing, I did shed a tear or two. I haven't gotten to see all the stories made or anything like that, but I've had my own personal stories made at Dick Hoover's. I've accomplished goals. I've met friends. Overall, Dick Hoover's was a big part of my life, and it's really sad to see it go. As I said earlier, my 2-year-old sister bowled a 99. Anybody can bowl. It doesn't matter if you're big, tall, male, female. It does not matter. Anybody can go to a bowling alley and have some fun with their friends. You don't have to be competitive about it. You don't have to try to go for the max score or anything like that. Just go and have a fun time. It's always fun just to go there, throw the ball down the lane, hang out with friends. If you're old enough, have a beer or 2. But seriously, when all of this is over with, please get a group of friends, hit the bowling lanes, just have some fun. Thank you guys for watching this video. I really appreciate your guys' time. Thank you for liking, commenting, and subscribing. I don't get many likes, comments, or subscriptions, but every time I do, you do put a smile on my face. I will see you in next week's vlog. See you guys.